Have you read the love language book? Most people have no idea what their love language is, and they struggle to express that with their partner, and in the end their partner struggles to understand them, and then la 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 la, and it, so what am I talking about?
Somewhere far away, I want
I'm talking about the love language that makes you, the language that makes you feel loved. And in that book, they explain it very well. One person may like service, like something done for them as a love language to them. Another person may like quality time as a love language to them, meaning spending time with them is like the most important thing that'll translate into them being loved. So for instance, my love language is quality time. Well, one of them, quality time. And so when I spend time with my husband, I feel loved. And whatever that means, it could be just sitting on the couch, it could be just talking in bed, it could be taking a walk, it could be at a restaurant, but just quality time, right? So reading that book will help you to understand what is your love language, because in fact there is a quiz you take that'll help you to understand what is my love language. So when you take that test, at the end it'll tell you, based upon your answer, these are your love languages, and there are 5. I think you have mostly like the first 2 as your main love language, right? You can have all 5 of them and trying to look for somebody to give you all 5, but like the main 2 will be the ones that you're always longing for. So in this episode, I want to share with you quality time that we recently spent, my husband and I, going out to a city about 45 minutes to an hour away from our home, where we just usually just take time to be with each other, talk to each other, and I get to be filled with my quality time. But in that quality time that I spent with him, I also fill his tank, his love tank, which is words of affirmation, which is other things. I won't tell you all my husband's love language, but like words of affirmation is something that I realize a lot of husbands, a lot of men appreciate. Encouraging them and just listening to what their struggles are and just being there for them and empowering them. This is a very good opportunity to really reflect on your marriage, reflect on your relationship, reflect on the things that are going well, reflect on the things that are not going well, and also an opportunity to apologize to each other, because one magical thing in marriage is the word I'm sorry, right? One magical thing in marriage, and I'll repeat, one magical thing in marriage is the word I'm sorry. And when you live with someone, you are going to hurt their feelings, you are going to step on their toes, and sometimes they harbor that and they wait for that moment where you're going to say I'm sorry, and sometimes it takes a little while. Now these opportunities that you spend with each other is a time to actually bring those things up, bring those wounds and heal those wounds, because nobody's perfect. So it's a time to just say, I know I did this, I know I've said this, and I know I act like this, and I just want to say I am sorry. I'm working on it, I'm doing better, I'm trying to do better, and I'm praying that the Holy Spirit will help me to do better in this area. Make the date or make the getaway really worth it, because anybody can go on a trip, have fun, come back home, and life goes on. But when you intentionally take every opportunity and every moment to reflect, it's worthwhile. It's worth every penny that you've spent, because it's like therapy. And so take time to bring up the subjects that are not comfortable and put them into their place, which is behind you, and move forward with your marriage. So anyways, I'm here to share with you a recent date that I had with my husband in the city of Annapolis here in Maryland. You're more than welcome to drive up there. It's very beautiful, it's very romantic, so take a look. I know you guys missed us. We've missed you guys too. It's been a while. We haven't vlogged in a while. So we just out here in the city of Annapolis. And Annapolis is very beautiful. I mean, it's close to the military academy. I forgot which one. Oh, the Naval Military Academy in Maryland. And very vibrant. So you see a lot of very young people that just just come out and just go in visit shops, go to restaurants, pubs, bars, and things like that. Sorry, motorcycles passing by. But anyways, so we're just spending a weekend here, and we really like it. It has that European vibe, and there's a lot of little bistros, little cafes, Irish pubs, and it's by the water. Annapolis is right. Annapolis downtown is right by the water, so you have a lot of yachts and a lot of, you know, little boat cruising around and parked, and so it's very beautiful. So if you want somewhere you can walk and just chat and just have a, you know, a relaxed time as a couple, I think Annapolis is one that we can suggest. So we like it. Daddy, do you have something specific you've liked so far? C'est bon? Yeah, the walking is nice. It's very clean, and we had breakfast at a nice little bistro called Baker's Company, Bakers and Co. And it has a nice little croissant. At first we struggled to find somewhere they had croissant. We had to kind of step across the bridge, right on the other side of the bridge, but we were able to find a little croissant. But the city wakes up a little bit late, that I can say. Nothing is open downtown Annapolis before like 10 a.m. Just a few shops opens by like 8:30, but if you're looking to have a full blown beautiful breakfast, yeah. But right now it's about 9:30. People are starting to come. I'll show you. People are starting to kind of come out of their buildings, their houses, and come to the cafe. I'll show you what it looks like. And that's what it looks like. So yeah, a few people are starting to come out. So yeah, we like it, and we suggest, you know, if you don't want to go away from the DMV and you just want to get away, and maybe you've already done, just like us, you've already done Baltimore City, you've already done a few other cities around, Annapolis is something that you could try. So yeah, it's very sunny today. It's gonna be like 90 degrees, and we have a tour set up to just walk and to learn more about the city. That's what we're gonna do, so stay tuned. Okay, I gotta give you a not so fun fact about one of these four men that I just heard about. So, this man right here owned about 300 slaves and was one of the richest, actually, the richest man of the 13 colonies of the United States back in the 1700s. And basically, the lady who's doing the tour was telling us that, it was 100% free labor that they provided to him to make all that wealth. And his business was about tobacco. And what was even more sad about it was that tobacco was a 26 process, factory or process to make it from seed to actually smoking, that it was a rigorous process to do. And he had 300 slaves to help him make all his wealth and to make him the richest person in the state and ultimately in the 13 colonies of the United States back then. Yeah, chew on that. And my husband made an analogy. He said, if somebody was to donate 300 cars to you and said, put them on the market and let those cars make money for you right now, wouldn't you be the richest man as well? That was, yeah, you own 300 slaves to make you money. Sad but truth back then. That's how they made their wealth, by having free labor. Anyways, let's go back to the tour. last day in Annapolis. Once again, I definitely recommend Annapolis as a little getaway city. The hotels are nice. I mean, you know, whichever hotel you pick. But I'm impressed in that the city has a lot to offer. Restaurants are beautiful. There's a lot of beautiful restaurants in Annapolis, and both for breakfast, for lunch, and for dinner. So we have a lot of varieties. We have a lot of choices. So do visit Annapolis. I think we're gonna go grab breakfast for, you know, just to close it out. But I would definitely recommend Annapolis as a city for couples. So stay tuned. It's a really, like Sunday, it's not very busy, but it's really cool today, which is very wonderful. We get to enjoy the breeze because the past few days have been very hot. So we're gonna try a restaurant called Latitude 38. It's close enough to the water for us to be able to enjoy the view, but it's a little bit away off of the, you know, the actual docking on the water, which we've been really wanting to do. Parking lot could be a little bit busy, but there's parking spaces everywhere. Paid parking is just everywhere. They try to maximize every space here in the harbor, and so that's really good. And it's not really that expensive when you do find one to pay. It's about maybe like $3 per hour. Yeah, it was 8891, I think.
891, Good.
Okay, yeah, we've gotta put money in the parking. Give Caesar what belongs to Caesar.